Hi everyone. So guys, in this class I just want to teach you another interesting thing. Basically what I just want to teach you, I'm just going to the next.html. I just want to teach you that, do you know that how we can send the URL any variable, as we've learned in PHP. We can simply send the get variables through the URL to get specific data. So exactly, I'm just going to send some specific data from there. I'm just typing here the question mark. In this way we just generally create the URL in the variable in URL. You can see that the question mark, and then I'm just typing the var1 and equal to, now the value we just need to put here. I'm just putting here the JOHN, the John. The John is there in the in the names. So by the way, that is perfect. So what more I just need to do, I'm just going there. Basically how we receive the variable which we just create here. Generally, you know that we just created the variable any URL. So exactly, this is a get method. So I'm just going there. We can receive the variables, the URL variables on this page by using the get way, in this way, and also in request way. Exactly, that is a request. So we can use both ways. I'm just going to use the request way. Okay, so now what is the variable name? The variable name is var1. So what is the variable is requested from this page, the index.html? The variable is the var1. Okay, so now what more I'm just doing, I'm just not typing here the John, I'm just typing here the apple. Okay, something out of the names. So now here just cut that, and I'm just pasting, I'm just pressing enter here, and then why not just cut that and make it out of this for each an echo. And here I'm just typing here we have some, and the period, and the the request the variable, another period, and the space, here the space, we will eat them, whatever. Just say, we know that the apple is not in this page, the apple is on that page. But if I just go to the browser and refresh, or we just don't need to refresh the page, but we just updated the index.html2, the apple is in index.html. So exactly, we just need to refresh that page and just click to retrieve data. Now all these things are perfect, but you can see that we have some apple. We need to eat them, we will eat them basically. So something I'm just doing here, I'm just removing this style attribute. This is just for guiding you, and just going to the process AJAX, or going back in here the apples, and save back and go to the browser and refresh that back, and now click to retrieve data. Now you can see that we have some apples, we will eat them. It means it's going super perfect. So what more we need to do, I'm just going back to the notepad. But this is just simple, the text sending and receiving and working on this, or just echoing the text. But we can do something more better than this. How? I'm just making this commented and saving, and going back to the index.html, and here removing this apples and simply typing something which is inside this array. I'm just typing the Volton. Okay, so the Volton spelling should be clear. The W is capital, so the W is capital here and there on both pages. Okay, and I'm just going there, and here I'm just typing if request equal to, the request var1 equal to the Volton. So let's just simply cut that, the echo, and paste here, and then else another pasting if not. Okay, so here, or that is perfect by the way. Here I'm just typing is the main element, or I can type important name. Save and go to the browser and refresh the page. Now click to retrieve the data, and now all of them are the same. So go back, because we just made a very little mistake, or you can say we have to change our working way. The var1 not should be like Walton. Exactly, the var1 is Walton, so the result is perfect. Basically, you know that I'm just getting the Mark is important name, John is important name, Sean, all them are important, because I'm just telling the var1 if var1 is equal to Walton, and exactly the var1 is equal to Walton. But basically I just want to check out if var1 is equal to name. Okay, if var1 is equal to name, then the name it should be printed like is the important name after the name. Okay, otherwise if not. And exactly we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 almost 6 results, 6 names. So exactly only one of them is same as the var1, and I just don't know about what is the var1. In fact, the var1 is Walton. So go to the browser and now refresh the page. Wait, we just changed anything in index.html? No. So we just don't need to refresh the page. Just simply click on the click to retrieve data, and now the Walton is an important name. So now this is what I just want to teach you, that how we can work on any specific value. The URL, well, in the same way, what more we can do, I'm just going to the index.html and the question mark, sorry, not the question mark, the apostrophe sign, and then the var2 and $sign apple, or the apples, or now why not the bananas. Basically I just want to show you that we can actually send multiple URLs too. As you can see that I'm just sending using the var1 and var2. So go to the process ajax.php, and here now just cancel up this and the var1, the var2, and save and go to the browser. Here this is a var2, this is a var1, and the var1 is actually a condition, is in a conditional statement, and var2 is open. So did we change anything in index.html? Yes, we just added the var2. So exactly, we just need to refresh the page, otherwise we won't get the perfect result. Here you can see that the data which is in the process ajax.php on line number 31, the var2, we have some, and there is nothing, some apples or some bananas, because undefined index var2, because we just didn't refresh the page of the index.html, because the var2 is we just sending the var2 from the index.html. So refresh the page and click on the click to retrieve data. We have some bananas, we will eat them. So this is super perfect as we just want. But for example, if you remember that we just got the error, so how we can solve how we can sort out that issue, I'm going to the index.html, and now I'm just removing the var2, or I'm just making this as var3 just for guiding you for now. I'm going to the browser and refreshing the page because I just changed something from the index.html, so we just need to refresh the page. Click on the refresh button and just click on the click to retrieve data. Now again, undefined index, the var2 in etc process ajax.php line number 31 have some, and there is no data because the index var2 is undefined. So how to solve this issue? Because here this is the var3 and we are just asking for the var2. var2 is undefined on any page, not in the process ajax or the index.html. So let's just type if. Okay, this is another condition to just remove any kind of error, make our data error free. So here is set. If you remember that we just learned this element in PHP that we can use the is set in the case the variable has not declared, so it will cover up. So there, if the request, come on, here the request var2, and then just simply cut that whole echo and paste inside this if, as I'm doing. Now save and remove these extra lines and then go to the browser. What I'm just telling here, that if the var2 request is not declared or setted, then what should be happen? Nothing. Or I can do some kind of else too. So now, did we change anything here in index.html? No. So simply go to the browser and click on the click to retrieve data. I'm not getting any error, but I'm not getting that data also. So just for guiding that there is something which is not visible, I'm just adding the else here, echo note, just for guiding you, okay? Something is more there, but not visible because of a variable inside it, which is actually not declared anywhere. Save and now go to the browser, and I'm just refreshing the page, or just simply click to retrieve. Now I'm getting this error on line number 35, so go back, and this is the line number 35, and yeah, I just need to add the semicolon and go back and just click on click to retrieve data. Now something is more there but not visible because of a variable inside it which is actually not declared anywhere. So what more I'm just gonna do about that? Creating an if else just for guiding you. Or before that, why not I just do another thing which I was just thinking to teach you. Now this is the var2, so save and go to the browser and refresh the page, and now click to retrieve the data. And we have some bananas, we'll eat them. I'm not getting the if statement, the else statement, I'm just only getting the if statement for now because this is true. But another issue can be happening here. If I just remove the bananas and not put anything, just simply save and go to the browser and just click on refresh button because I just updated the index.html and click to retrieve data. We have some and no data here, and we'll eat them. What is this? What do you have and what do you want to eat? So for this case, go back to the notepad, and here I'm just going to the process AJAX, and now if this variable has been declared somewhere, so inside this I'm just nesting another if. Okay, the case is if this variable has been declared, then this if should run. And what I'm just checking here in is div if, sorry, not div, by the way, the request var2, if it is empty, okay, means it has no value, then what should be printed? Now let's just simply cut that data, the result, and here just make another else and paste that here in the else, and here we have, sorry, we have to use the echo for that case, and here we have a variable, or I think we have an empty variable, so we apples in unable to show you the result. So now save, and I'm just going back to the browser and refresh the page, or just simply click to retrieve. Now we have an empty, oh wait for a while, here, yes, now this is a complete entirety. So now click to retrieve the data, and now we have an empty variable, so we are unable to show you the result because the var2 is actually created and declared but empty. You can check all these things, you can check its data type, you can check its value, you can do all that things which you can do in a PHP. You just learned the PHP in a previous chapter. I just want to show you how we can work on them. So in next class we'll learn some more things, do practice, do some more, add some more features in your application and make it more beautiful. So guys, stay tuned and good.